I think that a cool thing that we have together is a true test to determine if your relationship is successful is, do you have a blast together doing boring things? I think we both feel no matter what we're doing, as long as we're together, we're happy doing it because we're by each other's side.
So we had so much fun doing a video recently on things we've learned in our first 10 years of marriage that we've decided to do more videos about things we think are important in marriage. It's for us too, because it's reminding us what's important and just sharing what we've learned.
I love talking about it because it brings it more to the forefront, like why I think we're both so fulfilled in our marriage.
Yeah, so we're just gonna make more of these videos.
And we're just gonna pick one little thing this time that we feel like is a really important thing to us. I think that a cool thing that we have together is a true test to determine if your relationship is successful is, do you have a blast together doing boring things? I think we both feel no matter what we're doing, as long as we're together, we're happy doing it because we're by each other's side. What's an example of that?
I'll think of an example in a second, but I'll say this, this may sound like hyperbole, but I think it's actually true.
Hyperbole?
Yeah, like an exaggeration.
Jeff uses a lot of words I don't know.
Yeah.
So if I don't know them, even if we're on camera, I'm going to ask, what the hell does hyperbole mean?
Hyperbole.
An exaggeration.
An exaggeration,
okay.
Yeah. Which is I don't think there's anything I can be doing alone that I'm as excited about as even the most boring thing with you.
I agree. I feel the same way.
I actually mean that.
I mean it too.
So what's an example of that? I don't know, laying in our hotel bed watching a show or ordering room service.
Our shows are fun. Just super boring crap.
Going to the kitchen to get something to eat.
Or having to go to the freaking city building and deal with some
If I had to get my driver's license renewed,
I guess it's more
I would
around,
wait till she could do it with me.
Yeah, it's more about when we have to do stuff like that, if we know that we're going to be able to go to do it together. I feel so excited.
It makes it so it's not a boring thing. It's just
I'm just happy and excited
a reason to spend time together.
To be with you.
Like Walmart runs, a dentist appointment. Yeah, I was having my teeth done.
Yeah, this is actually a good one.
I was having my teeth done. I'm on nitrous and I'm all numbed up and just a total mess. And I'm messaging on my phone in the breaks when the dentist has to go work on his thing. I'm pulling my phone out. I'm when can you be here? When can you be here? I just wanted to come see me.
And so I just would go and sit there. He's been in there. He's done a few different rounds of this because he's been having a lot of stuff done. And I just go and sit in there while he's getting worked on. And to most, that would be pretty boring. I'm just happy to be in his presence.
And I'm really happy that she's in my presence.
Because when we're together, our energy is at its best.
Okay, so I'm going to double down on what I said earlier. I would rather have to go get my teeth done in a dentist chair if it means I can hang out with her than not have to be at the dentist and get to be by myself.
I actually truly believe that about you.
I mean that, yeah.
I have a real problem with dental work, so I don't think I could say the same, but I do believe that about you.
So yeah, it is good.
It's a good way to gauge.
I'll say this, it's good for us because we pass. It would actually be really painful to look at it and be oh,
and
that sucks.
On holidays or special occasions, I feel that's part of the reason that he and I never make a big deal about doing these grand things for each other, because we're in the habit of so consistently showing each other how much we love being with them in moments that normally wouldn't matter or unimportant to other people. And so it's you're being shown that all the time, so you don't need it's my birthday and he needs to pull out this big grand theme.
Yeah, make a show of how much I love being with you.
And even when we have the options to do stuff like that, which we always have the option, we almost always land back to, let's just go lay in bed together and watch our show or talk or spend quality time together.
She comes on work trips with me. I work during the day and she'll do stuff and entertain herself, but it's literally just so that we can have an hour or two at night.
I just view it as life's short. I want as much time with you as possible. You're my best friend. And anytime we do spend together just adds to the bank of making our foundation and everything even stronger.
Yeah, I think about a lot when we're going to be really old. We weren't each other's first marriage, and it's not like we were high school sweethearts. We didn't meet until we were in our early 30s. And so, okay, great. 3 decades of my life, I didn't get to be with her, but I think about when I'm old and I want to be sitting there in the twilight of my life with her, looking back on my life and smiling, knowing I spent 20 the literal 25 years with you or something. of actual time, you know, or 30 years, like hundreds of thousands of hours, whatever it works out to, with her. And then that'll be like a life really, really well spent that I'll have no regrets about.
And see, just the fact that he feels that way makes me...
I'm starting to get emotional.
Oh my gosh, I was going to say a second ago, are you going to cry? Anyway, even you feeling that way about me, it's like it all feeds each other. I know you feel that way about me, so it makes me feel that way about you more. You know I feel that way about wanting to spend time with you, and so it makes you want more time with me. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing negative that can come out of each other knowing how precious you view your time together.
Yeah, and you know how they always say you can have too much of a good thing? There aren't that many good things in life that you actually can't get too much of.
Yeah.
And I feel like quality time with your best, so you know what's happening, is that thing.
He's the crier in the relationship.
Anyway, okay.
I love you.
I love you.
Now we're gonna go do something super boring together.
Yeah. Hey, if you liked this video, then you're gonna love this video.
The bottom line is, you want to look back and you want to know that you were your partner's biggest cheerleader, right? You don't want it to be somebody else. You don't want it to be your friends. You have to be the biggest support for each other. And we know, each of us know, we're each other's greatest support, right?